Good afternoon to losers become winners, March 2nd, 2020. Holy cow! We have one, two, three winners going to the winner's circle. The leader is Coca-Cola for the Tigers. Let's go look at that chart. There it is, Coca-Cola. We had put a last bar low here. We got stopped out on the open right there. And we got stopped out for 519. But how much do we make? I said it was 110%. Well, let's go prove it. First of all, we'll put in here on our search bar, Coca-Cola. And then we're going to set the calendar back to 7 days. And bada boom, bada bing, there it is. We entered the trade on the 26th of February, and we entered in about 246. So 519, remember, one contract is 100 shares in the options minus the 246 for a return of 273. Divide that by the cost of the 246 as a percentage, and the answer is 110% in 7 days. 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, no, 29, March 1st, March 2nd. So there we are for the Tigers, and the Tigers owed us $989 cumulatively since 2018, and now they're returning a net of $982 for the winner's circle. Done. All right, that is it for the Tigers. There's nothing else here, so let's go hop over to the alphas, and there's the alphas. We are missing. We had 5 trades in here yesterday. What happened? Well, first let's set the calendar back to today and clean out the search bar, and then go to trade histories, and there they are. MasterCard got taken out today, so now we'll go to the MasterCard, and there's MasterCard right there for us. We have dropped down to 58 loss leaders in the alpha group. I'll be doing an audit over the weekend, bringing everything up to date on the following Monday. And MasterCard owed us 2018, and we did a last bar low. Right there is our last bar low. We got stopped out here on the open. It brought home for MasterCard. Let's go find out. First, we'll put MasterCard into the search bar. Then we're going to set the calendar back to 7 days. And there it is. MasterCard got in at 1942 and got out at 36.35. Whoa, let's do the numbers there. 36.35 minus 1942. Remember, one contract is times 100. Everything's times 100, people. Equals 1693. 1693 divided by the 1942 as a percentage, and our return was 87%. But more importantly, we made enough profit right there, 1693, to pay the 1018 that MasterCard owed us since 2018, and now it goes to the winner's circle with a 695 net. Kind of cool. All right, so who was our other exit today? Well, Tal was an exit, and there's Tal, but Tal took a loss. We had a loss here of, we got in at 654, we got stopped out at 635, and the result was $19. $19 divided by the cost of 654 as a percentage, and our loss was 2.9%. Tangible. So $57 loss has been added here now to the, oh, I'm still in Ma. Let me go over to Tal. I apologize. And there's Tal. And Tal now owes us 1103. Get all this text here so you can read it nice and clean. And again, we had our last bar low here. We got stopped out on the open here. Now, this was expected. When the market has between 7 to 11 drop days, there is a highly likelihood of a bounce. Now, is the bounce substantial enough to change the trend back into a full-fledged uptrend? Don't know. But here's what we do know. that these bounces occur, and they're usually called, most times they are called dead cat bounce. So what can we do? We just follow the rules. That's all. We got stopped out. We now are above our 30-day moving average line. Once these indicators down here start going into my favor, I then will look toward getting an entry here to get back my, now it owes 1103. All right, but who else? We had another exit, was QQQ. And there it is. QQQ was a winner's circle. Yes, we got out at 1930. We had 3 contracts. Got paid $11.95. Picked up $7.35. So let's go over here to the QQQ sheet and bring it up and zoom in a little closer so you can get a better view of the action. Again, what was it? We had a last bar high yesterday. Remember, we were doing a put. We wanted this bottom direction to keep going down. Then it hit here, bounced up. We got stopped out here on the open. Okay. We picked up 1930 gross minus 1195, 735. We only had 1 contract. But look here. The QQQs owed us only 596. If you go back to my earlier videos, you will see that this was $900 and something. Before December 31st, it owed us $2,032, or middle December. I would have to go really back in deep history. The bottom line, it doesn't matter. We won. We got our losses back with a little bit of profit, and the QQQs are retired to the winner circle. What was the percentage return for the amount of days we're in? 735 divided now by the 1195 as a percentage. And we picked up 61% in the 25th, the 26th, the 27th, the 28th, the 29th leap year, first, second. 7 days. In 7 days, we had a 61% return, but more importantly, there's the losers list is coming down. The lost leaders has now dropped to 57 since 65, since we entered the year at 65. We have had 8. I would have to go back and do my auditing to make sure that it's correct, but it's definitely very tight in the ballpark. And you guys can do it on your own. Seriously, just go back to my videos, start with January 1 and go forward and say, okay, he got 1 winner. Remember, losses only add to the owed. That's it. I don't call it a loss. I call it a temporary. The market's temporarily holding my money. Because why? My trading program goes with the flow. And when the flow is right and we're in sync, we pick up the profit. If it gets a little out of whack, we solve. Tal didn't, but Tal will be back, and it wasn't a big loss. So now let's take this to save. So we still have 2 trades in the running, and that is save at 336%. That's another last bar low for sure. And there it is. Just zoom in a little closer. And save owes us $887 since 2014. Of course, I'm going to have to change this, bring this up to date. So that'll be 3/2, and I believe the number is 57. And there we are. Cool. So I'm here. If this bounces up, and this is a hammer, this is an indication of a possible reversal. We are in the basement of the stochastics. We are in the basement of the RSI. When these 2 indicators are running down here in the underground, the end result is a possible chance of a turnaround. That said, let's go over to ATVI. And there's ATVI, and there isn't much here to change. My stop is the same, and I am 5 cents of being stopped out. That happens. $250 will then be added to the 1080, making it about $13.30, and that's results. So that is the conclusion today for today's winners and losers for March 2nd, 2020. Bye.